Oops, stay still, camera. Alright, if the camera moves, I'll apologise now. So we were cleaning up the fretboard. That's already just some spooge I got off the first couple of frets. So what I'm doing is I'm really just trying to get this cloth, this bit of paper towel, right up in the corners of all these frets. I don't know, I'm thinking this guitar's been stuck in its case for 10 plus years or so. Like, look at that. This is why you clean your fingerboard regularly, okay? So sometimes what you can do is try and use your fingernail, get it right in the corner, get some of the gunk out. And I'm going to do this now while I let the so look at that. This is why clean your fingerboard, okay? Clean it regularly. Personally, depends, you know. If it's a student's guitar, a customer's guitar, I'll do it. You know, if I'm going to change the strings and that on their guitar, regardless, I'll just clean it all fingerboard for them. My own guitars, so look again. Go to a new clean piece of cloth. It's my own guitars. Oh jeez, I used to do it every school term, so let's say 4 times a year. Lately, probably doing it, every 6 months. When I heard someone sort of say, well, so look at that. You can actually, if you oil up your fretboard too much, it can actually cause frets to lift out in like extreme cases. So I just sort of backed off and started doing it a little less regularly now. So I'm just going to let that soak. So you've seen the gunk that just came off the frets. Now, hands don't smell too bad. Now these, well this, shit before I spill it, I don't know if you can see all that. See all that black stuff? That is all the rust that came off these posts. Now okay, yeah, they're not perfect, but they're pretty bloody clean. So what I'm going to do, I have no idea what the friggin' inserts are like, so a couple of ear cleaners. Don't seem too bad. It's always the bass side that seems to be the worst, and the logical explanation would be that's where your hand's going to rest, that's where all the sweat is going to build up, because the post from the treble side wasn't half that bad. So what I'm going to do, I know out there somewhere there's going to be someone who goes, oh, what are you fucking doing? You shouldn't do that. But anyway, what I'm going to do is a little dab of cotton thing, a little dab of 3-in-1 oil, that's it. Just that tiny little amount of 3-in-1 oil, and just get the post, bit of covering. I don't want to put it, like a great big blob in there. And yeah, feels nice. And don't cross through the bloody thing. I'll put a little bit more. Okay, about a drop or two. And just cover that up. Oh, there, that's all I'm doing. And right now it's about 25 past 1. I haven't been working on it since 9 o'clock in the morning. I took Lilith, my little girl, out to the park. So I've taken her out there over to Gisborne. And got a coffee and all that. So taking her around the park. That's a bit better. And just while I got the strings and everything off, and just wanted to get a little bit of a head start and get those posts. And this, of all things, that's in here that I use to clean those bits there. Vinegar, white vinegar. That's all it friggin' was. Left it in there for about, we'll say 9:15. We'll say 4 hours I left it in there, so we're getting places now. As far as this tremolo, I might do the same thing, because I've noticed when I took the strings off, the strings that were left, these things were a little bit raspy, so I might do the same thing and just take one out at a time, one of these shafts out. Like I said, I know someone out there's probably going to have a freaking heart attack, and you shouldn't do that. So, and just give it a bit of a clean. Same thing, just, I'm talking like a drop of bloody 3-in-1 oil across there. This one's starting to get a little dirty now, so I might grab another one. And same thing, don't bloody cross thread these, because otherwise you're going to be in deep shit. Come on, you bastard. Oh, there we go. Oh. This is again where this comes in handy. The visor. There you go. There we go. It's a bit better. And that's all we're doing. So I'm going to plod along with that and do the rest of these and try and clean this up a little bit. This isn't a real Floyd Rose. This is a, I don't know if you can see that, Taguchi or something. There you go. Takaguchi or something. Made in Japan. Well, maybe they're not as bad as I thought they were. Because I used to have a really old Charvel, and I had one of these. This is the it's licensed under Floyd Rose. This is the TRS-101, just essentially a Floyd copy. Never really had too many issues with the one I had, but same thing like the rest of the guitar systems, just been a little bit neglected. So I'm going to turn the camera off and clean my hands on something. That wasn't the best idea. There you go. And I'm going to keep plodding along here. We'll definitely get a playing demo of this thing, and yeah, we'll go from there. I'll turn the camera back on when I start putting everything back together, and it'll be done today.